Berated B-rated movies. Welcome to Berated B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anthony.
And what is up, everybody? I am Brian.
How's it going?
Got to figure if my throat is dry and I need to cough or, before I get choked. All right. Good, man. Busy week. I think my kid got done with his math and reading, whatever. They do these tests throughout the year. You'll get into it, where they want to see like what level they're at and everything like that. And so, my son, he's super competitive, so we're just like, no, goddammit, you don't need to be the first one done with the test.
Yeah, why would you want to be the first one done?
Dude, because he thinks if I'm first done, then, I'm the first one and I get to do this. And so we kept telling him, we're like, no, don't be the first one done. And so he wasn't the first one done. And because of that, he fucking was the number one kid out of 60 kids.
Because you slow down. Mm-hmm. That's one of those things, because we've had to do our final tests for the program and stuff like that for the RN. Yeah. And they're like, people will blaze through this in an hour and a half. It's like, I took this last test. It took me, you get 4 hours. It took me 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, because dude. The thing that happened last time, you get 2 shots at the test each semester. And the first time I bombed it. I did terrible. And I was like, what did I do wrong? Because I studied for this. I know this stuff. And then the second time, I just calmed down. I went in and I just thought everything through and went slow. And it took me maybe an hour longer than I normally take. And I did it exceedingly well.
Yeah, no, he was all excited. He's like, I go first out of both these classes. And I was like, damn, all right.
Slow down. If you've done the studying, you know the information. You just have to be able to access it in your mind.
If you know the information, you know the information. I was serious whenever I was talking about that. I was on the honor roll since, goddamn, I think 8th grade, all the way through all the way through high school. And even in college, I took language classes, and then I took medical classes and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? If I have to study for it, then I fucking didn't learn it. So I never studied because I was like, if I don't fucking know it, then that sucks. I really don't want to study. So guys, pay attention, take good notes in class, learn that shit. I told you that one time, and it got me. It kicked my ass so bad. I didn't do my homework for that medical class, and they were talking about euthanasia. And the entire time I was so lost what he was talking about. I was like, fuck this guy, dude. I was so pissed off because he's like, he opened up the discussion of the class. Like, okay, what's your thoughts on euthanasia? It was like, just let them die, kill them. It's their decision. Let them die. I was like, fuck all you guys, man. Why
do you hate Asians so much?
Exactly. I was like, especially the kids, you pieces of shit. And then, he asked...
They just started living.
Dude. Yeah, he asked me a question. I was like, nah. I was like, I don't want to answer this shit and embarrass myself, And I was like, fuck that, man. And then it turned out that it was euthanasia, not youth in Asia. Yeah. There's one word, not 3 words.
I've been on both sides of that discussion at different times in my life. That's an interesting one. Well, it's not a simple thing, but yeah.
But if you, know about it,
yeah,
and you open up a discussion, and then everybody's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like I saw on the Office today, it was where, what the fuck, the Finer Things Club.
Oh, the Finer Things Club, yes.
Jim went in there so bad. And then finally let him in, and they just gets in there with a fucked up accent.
And he's just being an idiot the entire time. Yeah.
And they're like, okay, did you read the book? He's like, yeah. And they're like, tell us who the main character was. He's like, was it, I don't fucking remember, Richard? No, it wasn't Richard. And why the fuck you just throw a name out there and hopefully Hopefully you fucking got it.
You can't go to Wikipedia and like
Dude.
you just get like a synopsis on the book. They have those.
He just wanted to be in that club so damn bad, man, with his hat and with Irish accent. Dude,
I remember that episode.
fucking nuts.
There's a few of those episodes that I think like when it was on Netflix, there was like 2 or 3 episodes they got rid of because of just questionable stuff that was in there. Because that was like
stupid.
That was one of those shows that came out right before the cusp of everybody needs to watch their mouths and watch what they say and do.
I say, fuck you, don't watch it.
Because, well, yeah, that was the attitude of that show.
If you don't like cursing, don't listen to our fucking podcast.
It was like a very polite, like, you know, it was a very polite version of that. But like there was, I think it was like season 6. I forget what the episode was, but it was Michael Scott fake hangs himself.
Oh, that one is a little bit different.
Yeah.
I don't think that they fucking...
That one
they cut that entire clip out.
They cut that out of the Netflix version of the episode.
Excuse me. I don't remember ever seeing Michael Scott fake hang himself.
So maybe they took it away completely.
I think I've seen like the out parts of it, like, you know, this kind of is going a different way. Did you know there in the movie Elf, there's an entire fucking scene.
We were just watching that tonight.
There's an entire scene of Will Ferrell and the elves playing hockey, and him just fucking destroying these elves playing hockey, and you're just like, why would you take that out of the movie?
I know, that's
fucking
great.
Hilarious.
It's so good.
It's just this grown ass man hockey checking little ass elves.
Yeah.
Like, and fucking just slapping the puck, dude.
I love that movie because it's one of those movies that, like, if you watch the movies that made us on Netflix, they did an episode about Elf. And Jon Favreau, when they first made that movie, like, it was right on the heels of when Will Ferrell was doing Old School that they made that movie.
Really?
Yeah. And,
damn,
like, they had written the script, done all the stuff, and basically done all the contracts, and he goes off, shoots Old School. Old School hits theaters, blows up, and then the theater freaks out, and they're like, or I mean the studio freaks out, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, we can't put out this PG movie with Will Ferrell after he just did a rated R movie with Old School. It's like, you need to make this a rated R or like a PG-13 Christmas movie. And Jon Favreau kind of like fucking stuck to his guns, and he was like, no. It's like, this is my vision. This is a PG Christmas movie. This is supposed to be basically like a modern, like, you know, the modern quintessential Christmas film.
Yeah.
That, like, every year, you know, your tradition, it's like, we're going to sit down and we're going to watch Elf. Yeah. And he wanted to make that movie.
Like Thanksgiving, we watch From Dusk Till Dawn for some reason.
But yeah, like, but like, so he stuck to his guns on it, and they kind of like kept all the, you know, all of the like very Christmassy, very PG stuff in there. Yeah. And it's like, you're going against the grain, but like, you're making something that people haven't seen before.
Yeah. So,
or haven't seen in a while.
Who's Will Ferrell's dad in that movie?
James Caan.
Yeah. So my dad, for some reason, I don't know why, but he is like, he does not like Will Ferrell.
Really?
Right?
I know, it's weird.
What the hell?
I mean, there are some Will Ferrell movies I don't like, but
no,
it's not because of Will Ferrell.
Upset. He's like, no, this asshole, this. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I love Will Ferrell. My wife loves Will Ferrell. Like, our son loves Will Ferrell. Like, everybody in my family loves Will Ferrell, dude. He's so fucking hilarious and awesome. And then he watched the movie Elf, not with us. He was like, you ever seen the movie Elf? And I was like, yeah. He's like, that's a good movie because fucking
Jimmy Caan.
Jim Caan in there. And I was like, what? Like,
James Caan, yeah.
Like,
Jim Caan.
Did you remember part of that movie where there was about that elf that traveled? Like, what? I mean,
if anything, like, James Caan is like, I like gangster flicks, and I think James Caan is great. I think he is the least interesting character in that movie,
dude. But that's why my dad likes the movie Elf. And so
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen like a couple years ago, they came out with some pajamas that was from the movie Elf, right? And so like every year, Santa always gives us pajamas, and that year Santa gave all of us the onesies. And I was like, "Here's yours," and my dad's like, "The hell that is." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's the movie.
Dude.
It's the movie you like.
Dude, he refused to put the pajamas on, so he just gave them to my mom, and I was like, "All right, well."
Jeez.
100% serious.
I don't wear
I
pajamas.
guarantee if he were to come over to my house and see my front yard, he'd be like, "Drop me off somewhere else, please." You know, we have that gigantic ass Will Ferrell fucking elf blow up thing in our front yard. Yeah, man. Fucking, I don't know, dude. So the first year that my wife and I were dating, for Christmas, I bought her the Best of Will Ferrell Saturday Night Live, both DVDs. And she bought me the Best of Will Ferrell Saturday Night Live, both DVD.
Though, okay, as far as like the best ofs from SNL, that's number one. Because it's like you get to see the original, like, because you know they put the on the what is it, special features, they put their casting, like they come in with their skits for casting, and he like the one that everybody loves, that I love, because it's like, you know, people talk about gentle parenting and all that stuff, and you keep seeing that Will Ferrell yelling at his son on the shed. It's like, "Jacob, get off the fucking shed!" Like, and he's like yelling at the top of his lungs. He did that in his I saw that. And then he did the cowbell too.
The Carrie, Harry Carey.
He did Harry Carey, and he did cowbell.
Yeah. Nope, he's hilarious. Like, I always, when I was growing up, like, I really didn't like Saturday Night Live or Seinfeld, because I just didn't understand him enough. And then I think it was like
I mean, I don't like it anymore.
Maybe like, oh, fucking, I think
it's too predictable.
It's hilarious.
Now?
Hell yeah. Well, I haven't seen, like, you know, like, I watch a bunch of the clips, and if I'm bored on a Saturday Night Live or a Saturday night, then I'll watch it if it's on.
I haven't watched in like 5 years.
Dude.
Ever since it was like nonstop Trump, I was just like,
yeah, like, right, everybody has to find something about Blue Sky, but yet they're not going to make fun of.
Well, no, I just think
exactly what it was.
Like, it's topical, but it's like Patton Oswalt has talked about this. Like, in one of his specials, he said, "I don't do Trump jokes," and then he's like, "I'll tell you why, because it's like sour cream in the sauna." It's like, you know, it's like everybody does it.
But it's just so, you know, like, I never watched like the Weekend Update. But the Weekend Update, it was nothing about anything else except Trump.
Yeah,
Trump.
that's basically what it is now.
But yet, they're trying to make fun of the stuff like, oh, I can't remember what word Trump used. They're just like, what an idiot. And then it turned out that was a historic word. And they're just like, oh, fuck, we look like dipshits because we fucking were saying that he was wrong when he was actually correct. But then, when the current president is fucking up left and right, not a single joke about him on Saturday Night Live or Weekend Update. No, what the fuck did we just say?
Weekend Update is part of Saturday Night Live.
No. The fucking, God damn it, that other movie, and it had that Trevor Noah.
Oh, The Daily Show.
The Daily Show. That's what. The Daily Show was every single fucking night. Trump. Like, oh, Trump bought a new pair of shoes. Who gives a fuck? Do something else.
I think Trevor Noah kind of got tired of that because he left.
Probably because he wasn't funny. Probably because every single joke was about Trump when there's so much more shit to make fun of and joke around with.
Yeah.
You know, but then as soon as Trump's out of the office and then we have a different president in the office, not a single joke about that one. And you're just like, really? They kind of write themselves at sometimes. But,
well, I feel like you can say that about every president, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's just, you know. But growing up, I didn't like Saturday Night Live because I think that I just didn't understand a lot of it. And then, I can't remember if it was like 9th grade, like Adam Sandler and shit got into it.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, and that's when, like, I think
when they were all on for 1 year?
No. You know what? They also said that when Adam Sandler and Chris Farley and Chris Rock and all those people.
David Spade.
They said that was the shittiest fucking like 5-year run they had. And you're just like,
the ratings from that season were the worst. They
oh,
fired
that's fucking nuts, dude.
they fired all of them.
I like
and
they
then I think the year after them was they called it the free agent season, where they signed everybody to 1-year contracts.
dude, Norm Macdonald, all those fuckers. That shit.
But you had, as far as like when you talk about like the clip specials and the best ofs and all that stuff, what's the stuff that they show in the best ofs? They show
Chris Farley.
They show Opera Man. They show
all those people.
They show the Boy Scout. They show
dude.
Like,
and think about how many movies have come out. How fucking many movies did Norm Macdonald come out with? How many movies did David Spade?
Yeah.
Chris Rock, Chris Farley.
Those guys were genuinely funny in their own right.
But they were saying that was the shittiest fucking era of Saturday Night Live. You're just like, no fucking way.
They were all literally on for a season, except for Norm Macdonald. He was a writer.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then I liked it when Norm Macdonald came back and he's all like, hey, you guys might remember me. He's like, I used to be on the show. He's like, and apparently I got fired because I wasn't funny enough. He's like, any other job, you could probably sue them for it. He's like, but apparently you have to be funny to work at Saturday Night Live.
He got fired because he didn't listen to Lorne Michaels, because basically he did Weekend Update. So
he was fucking, I loved that.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. I love his Weekend Update. But the thing is, he would do his Weekend Update for the crowd and the audience, to get laughs from the audience, because the way he looked at it is, I'm performing for the crowd, and when people hear this, they're going to laugh because these people are laughing.
Exactly.
And Lorne Michaels didn't want him to do New York, New Jersey bridge tunnel jokes. He wanted him to do like national jokes. And because he wasn't doing that and making Weekend Update about national news and things like that, then he basically fired him for not listening.
I know. I always wanted to. So here's like my thing. Like, I'm kind of shy, you know? Like, believe it or not, like, I am kind of shy, you know? I always wanted to fucking be on Saturday Night Live because, well, I guess kind of back up a little bit. I hate interviews. For fucking everything. Like, if you were going to interview me, I'd say, dude, let me just work for like, you know, give me a shift. I'll work that entire shift, and then that'll be my interview.
I don't think they're legally allowed to do that anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah.
When we had my son, I was interviewing places, and they're like, hey, would you be interested in coming in and working like a 4-hour shift? I said, fuck yes. And then because of that 4-hour shift, they're like, do you want this job? And I was like, all right, tell me some more details of the job. And they're like, this. I was like, fuck no, I don't want that shit. It was a fucking, it was an office manager position. And they're like, you need to travel a minimum of 25% of your time. Minimum.
Are they going to pay you gas?
No.
Okay,
that's
no.
not that traveling. Flying me. Not driving.
So you're never going to be home.
They said flying. They said like within the first like 2 or 3 weeks of my job, I would need to fly to the East Coast. They would rent me a car and I would drive 2.5 hours into the middle of nowhere. And then I'd spend the next like week or 2 weeks training there. And then I'd come back. And then it was like something like every like at least 1 week a month, I would fly to a different state and do this. Not driving. Like they would fly me to it. And I was like, for an office manager,
this seems excessive,
dude. And so I was like, unfortunately, the reason why, you know, I was leaving this one job, going to the other job, was because we have a kid, and 10
years earlier,
dude,
you're a little younger,
but
maybe it's not that big of a deal.
But you have a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Like for you, if there's like, all right, we're going to promote you, but 25% of the time, you're going to be out of the state.
No.
Exactly, because then you're going to have to use one of your entire paychecks to cover child care.
Exactly.
You know, because if your wife, for instance, works 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, or let's say that your wife works, the issue was the hours with child care. They're like, we're open from like 9 to 6 or 8 to 6. And I was like, what happens if my wife closes? And she doesn't get off until 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. They can't come that day. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so what do you do if you close those days? And, like, what the fuck? So then you're going to have to pay 2 people for childcare. You have to pay the childcare place. Then you're going to have to pay a fucking random person to watch your kid. Like, fuck that.
That's crazy.
But anyways, forgot what the fuck that was about.
No, it's all good.
But what are we fucking watching?
We are watching the 1987 Tim Ritter classic,
Tim Ritter
Killing Spree.
Yes.
This is the Vinegar Syndrome, basically the 35 millimeter to 4K restoration of the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, and I think I'll put the website and stuff up on the show notes, and I believe he sells copies of the movies.
I was 5 years old when this motherfucker came out.
Yeah, so I haven't really watched a trailer or anything like that, so I don't know a ton about it. But basically, it's a newlywed couple where the guy thinks his wife is cheating and goes on a killing spree.
Probably shouldn't have got married. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean,
so funny thing, kind of speaking about that real quick. Years ago, when we were buying one of our houses, I have a very common name / alias, right?
yeah,
And so, when you buy a house, they're like, okay, what's your name? What's your social security number? And where have you lived in the past? Because I want to verify that it's you. So they sent me this report, and they're like, is this you? And it was this dude. And it has a track record. He got married, just for easy math. When you're pregnant for 9 months. Okay?
well, yeah.
So he got married, for instance, in January. 9 months later, he had a kid. But then, I think it was like 10 months later, he had another kid. And then
It works quick.
he's not... So those 2 kids don't have the same last name. But he also has been paying child support.
Oh, jeez.
For either one. And so the lady, I don't know who called me, like the mortgage broker or whoever, and they're like, is this you? And I was like, fuck no, that's not me. And they're like, maybe you should use your alias then instead of your fucking other name because of this example right here. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
You know what's that? It's somebody in this area. In our fucking area.
So probably drive by all the time.
Dude.
That's craziness.
Somebody in our area. Like how the fuck you get married and then a month later get some other chick pregnant and your wife pregnant at the same time.
Some people just don't know how to stay faithful. That's what it is.
Here's my thing. Why get married?
Exactly. Why put a legal proceeding on the whole thing if
Why
you're not
put a
going to take
ring
it
on it?
seriously? Yeah.
When you get married, you're supposed to see one set of fun bags for the rest of But, so because of the movie tonight, we went with the Sam's Cola, right? Because this came out in like the 80s.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this has been, what is it, since 1991.
Oh, well,
But-
fuck me.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It's older. It's vintage, right?
It's like the tab of Sam's Colas.
Right? Like, that just reminds everybody of like, oh, Shasta.
Shasta.
Anyways.
Yeah. It has the Shasta look.
It does. That's maybe, but guess what? It's still the same. Still cola,
Yeah.
and
benchmark old number 8.
we don't know if it's McAfee's benchmark.
Well, yeah, McAfee's.
McAfee's. It's MC.
Or
Mick.
McAfee's, I guess. I don't know. But
It's called Jim Halpert.
it's good.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Once it hits your lips.
Yeah, like I looked this one up, and it's it's part of the Buffalo Trace family. This is the
Is it really? We
this is-
just tag Buffalo Trace then.
We could just, yeah, but this is the what is it, the bargain Buffalo Trace. but they bought this brand 10 years ago or something like that.
That's almost 12 years. That's almost 20 years.
It's almost 30 years. That's what I read on Reddit. So this is my base internet research. I didn't really verify anything.
I'm looking around your house. Do you have an elf on the shelf?
He's in the kitchen.
Okay. All right, then. I'm going to try down this.
Jeez, you left yourself a lot of work.
Right? And you know what's fucked up? All right, no, hold on. Before I even say this, fuck that. So, I've been trying to, again, like, work out, go running, lift and shit like that. So, I've also been, eating salads every day and fish, trying to do shit like that. And so, my mom's in town, and she's over at my brother's house, and he has, you've seen my brother?
Yeah.
He has a fucking ice bath thing.
In his house?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like a fucking, he has, well, in his backyard, he has his hot tub, then he has an ice bath. Like, they're just set up year round. So, 2 nights ago, my mom, they fucking sent a video of my mom just jumping into his ice bath. I was like, what the fuck, Mom? Yeah. My mom just jumped into the ice bath. I was like, fuck. So, like there's so many benefits of taking an ice bath. Like your metabolism, it helps your body recover, your muscles, like all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So they also say there's a benefit of taking cold showers. So if you don't have an ice bath, you should take a cold shower because it's the same benefits of help recovering after your workout. Your metabolism goes up, your muscles will blah, 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 blah. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like, I don't take, like, hot showers anyways. Like, I take, like, warm showers, Mm-hmm. So I get done doing legs and fucking traps. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking see what this hype's about. I fucking took a cold shower. My legs feel like shit. Fucking, they hurt so fucking bad and up here. So I texted my brother. I was like, fuck this shit, man. And he's like, you got to do it more than just once. It's like your body's got to get acclimated to the cold. I was like, nah, man. Like, I thought that my recovery time would have been, like, greatly reduced. Nah, it fucking sucks. So I took, like, just my regular warm showers for the last, But we'll see tomorrow. I think tomorrow's back to fucking legs. But I'm not going to fucking take an ice bath. Fuck that, man. Cold shower. You know how fucking shitty it was taking a cold shower? Knowing that you could just go like this and make it warmer.
Yeah.
A fucking cold shower when you got to shampoo.
Make it worse. It's like...
It helps like your breathing because you're like...
I remember having to take cold showers when I got to my first duty station in the military because...
Fuck that, man.
We had... we were basically living in a condemned building. So the water heater worked until you got to November... And then it would freeze over, and they would have to have somebody come out and and thaw out the water heater, and so you'd have cold showers, and on top of that, it was a condemned building, so we had roaches.
Jesus.
And we lived in that building for 4 months while they were building our barracks.
Fuck that. No, I had an old manager when I was younger, and she said that her water heater broke. And she's like, it hurts so bad taking cold showers. And I was like, fuck yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, it does.
And fuck yeah, it does.
It's terrible. That's like, I'm not like one of those like stay and play, like, stick around in the shower, enjoy it kind of people.
Oh, but at the same time, am.
Like, that was at the point where it was like 2 minutes in, out, done.
Can't do it. I can't do it. Even if it was a cold shower, I said I did my normal routine. My normal routine of showering, you fucking get in there, get all wet, then you fucking shampoo your hair, you leave it in, and then you put soap on your hands, and you scrub your face, and then you rinse all that off, and then you get out of the water for a sec, and you put conditioner in your hair, and then you leave the conditioner in your hair, and then you get a washcloth, and you get that fucker all soapy. And then you scrub from your neck all the way down. Make sure you get your balls in your ass and your fucking feet and everything like that. And then you go and you rinse off. I don't know how fucking people are just like, and then instantly done, in and out of showers. You know, and that's another thing too, like the California showers, where it's like a one-man shower where like you can touch elbow to elbow and touch the walls. Fuck that, dude. Like I step back and I like put my feet on top of like our bench, like I scrub my heels and like all that shit. Fuck.
I didn't know how people did that until our first night. We got 2 minutes to shower. And you had to, they even made it like a game. Like everybody had to line up in their towels, and you went from station to station. You had your wedding station, your soap station, your this station, your that station, and you had to jump from station to station, and that was your 2 minutes.
Nope. See,
I think they really like strictly enforced that rule for about a week, and then after that, it was more like we would like you to do 2 minute showers, but we're not going to sit here and watch you.
No, see, so like me, even like if we go on vacation, I pack like wash rags. I only use a wash rag once, and then fucking it's dirty, and then I use another wash rag, and then it's dirty, then another wash rag. When I was in high school, I lived with my best friend. Because the loofahs are dirty. You can wash it after. No, fuck that. Use one rag. Dude, if you think about it, your body's dirty, and you use a wash rag, and you clean your body with it. Now that wash rag's dirty. In high school, I got better. In high school, I would get a new wash rag and a new towel every single shower. Now I'll use a towel, you know, like a couple times, and then I go grab a new towel. And so I tell my family this, and they're like, well, when you fucking grow up and you get your own house, like, you better stock up on towels. Have you ever seen my fucking linen closet?
I don't think I have.
Fucking packed with towels and wash rags, dude. And it's so funny because when people come over to my house to visit, I fucking throw them down, fucking multiple towels and multiple wash rags. Dude, I just assume that everybody does the same.
That everybody does exactly
me.
what you do.
Fuck yeah. One wash rag, one day, that's it. If you shower twice in one day, 2 wash rags. One shower, one rag. That's the rule. Even if, so let's say, for instance, I wash and I take a shower, and then I don't take a shit, I don't do anything, but let's say I'm cooking and like fucking shit gets all over me. I have to go re-wash. I go grab another wash rag. I can't just go into a shower and I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't just go into a shower and rinse off. Every time I go into a shower, I fucking have to go 100%. 100% shower. It's fucking, yeah, dude. Anyways, all right.
It's only weird if it doesn't work.
Dude, I don't know. Do I have ever smelled?
No.
See, that's good.
All right. Well, you know that sound. We'll be back with the beginning of Killing Spree.
I also have OCD when it comes to brushing my teeth.
All right, we're back with the beginning of Killing Spree. All right, so I have to correct something. I just realized this is not a 35 millimeter to 4K. This is a video transfer to Blu-ray.
Oh, it's official, though.
It is pretty official, yeah.
Damn, Asbestos?
Abestos Felt.
Is that really his fucking name?
That's a real name, yeah.
You know, when we were having our kid, we had a nurse come in, and she's like, you know what's a really good name? But it was a Hispanic name. I'm like, it sounds really good in the Hispanic community. Chlamydia. And you're just like, why the fuck would you name your kid Chlamydia? And they're like, oh, it sounds so beautiful, like in Spanish and shit like that. And you're just like, yeah, let me know that you fucking hate your kid.
Yeah, that is an insane name.
The nurse was coming in, another nurse was trying to come in and convince us that if we had more kids, we could name our kids fucking after cheeses.
Why?
Oh, this is provolone. This is fucking Moonster. Oh, over there, that's Gouda. And my mom was like, which one of my nurses said that? And we're like, that one. And mom's like, fuck that nurse. She's going home. And fucking, what the fuck you trying to tell your patients to name your kids cheeses?
Wildly unprofessional.
Cheeses? Even if there's like, hey, here's a cool name, Carl. Okay, fine. But there's like cheeses. You ever heard of fucking, what's that holy one? Swiss?
Yeah. This is Colby Jack.
Right? Yeah, but that other one, she's like, chlamydia. It sounds so beautiful in Spanish. It's like, but it doesn't feel beautiful in English.
That does not feel beautiful when you get it. I have no way of telling you that it does.
Heard.
But I've studied the books on it.
The time I gave you chlamydia without even knowing. Oh, silence. Written and directed by Tim Ritter. That's the fucking...
So we open up at...
The Simpsons house?
Pretty much. It's like track housing. Like it's...
I guarantee this is shot somewhere in the Midwest. Look at those beautiful fucking yards, man.
I know, it's very well maintained.
Every fucking house has its own yard,
so
its
this
own
looks like
lot of land.
Mama from Mama's Family.
And you know, this dude just came home from working at a factory, and now he wants to go drink some beer.
That's like, I want to say wig alert, but it's like double wig alert.
Fuck no, that's not a wig.
Hers is a wig.
Just because she looks like George Washington.
That's a wig. But
that dude, he is just a grizzly man. I guarantee when they put the fucking...
I know. So
we're looking for a grizzled man.
We got the guy with the bushiest beard and this...
Look at that mustache.
Like wild, what am I thinking? Daryl, Dimebag Daryl.
He just looks like motherfucking Hulk Hogan.
What you gonna do, brother? So he has a conversation with Mama from Mama's Family.
You know, I'm sorry, everybody, but I completely judge this book by its cover. He goes inside of his house, and it is pure white walls, pure white couches.
It looks like a model house.
Damn, he looks like he just got off of a fucking 18-hour shift at Jiffy Lube. Then his wife comes in, fucking beautiful and immaculate hair, and a fucking dress and everything. Damn, man.
So now
like the 80s were wild.
She says his best man and his best friend, same guy, are coming over for dinner, Ben, and she's making pork chops.
That's fucked up. She's like, I'm making his favorite food, pork chops. He's like, I hate pork chops. Oh.
Okay, that would make me think something funny's happening.
But, I mean, if that's Ben.
So this is Ben?
Looks like he's in the fucking mafia.
He does.
But he's retired, and now he's wearing the fucking floral print button-up shirt. He looks like fucking Joe Pesci from Casino.
He does.
Except fucking old as fuck. He looks like he's the original Godfather's godfather.
He survived his own burial.
He survived being hit with those bats. In the cornfield. Damn. What the fuck? She was a stewardess. Damn, who the fuck is that? The dude from the Bee Gees? Is that
he kind of does look like the dude from the Bee Gees if he had a big ass beard, like a wild lion's mane.
Dude, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of fucking the other guys. How Will Ferrell, he's just that average dude, and then he's got that hot ass smoking wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this average dude who works at Jiffy Lube has this fucking look at her.
I know. Like, she's a dime piece.
And it's not even that. Like, I don't know. Like, if I ever were to come over for dinner, would your wife be like, fuck, now I got to put my makeup on again. I got to do my hair. I got to get a dress on.
No, she would not do that.
Or I'd be like, oh, fuck, it's just Brian coming over? Fuck
just
that
Brian.
guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The same thing. Like, that'd be super weird if I was like, hey, babe, Anthony's coming over. And all of a sudden she's like, oh, fuck, I got to go get my makeup on.
So,
say, what?
So now Ben is talking about this girl that he is with. He's his best romp in town for me.
I was about to say, did he say romp?
He said romp. Like, so they're bumping. Oh, she's 18.
Ugh, she just turned 18 last week?
So how long have they been doing this thing? So even his wife has like this look on her face, like, what the fuck?
She's
like,
probably mad. She's like, you know what?
This is that weird 80s thing where people used to have jokes that like you could do some stuff and then, like wait until they're 18 and make it legal.
So many people did that.
Yeah, that was an 80s thing.
Oh, so all right. Here's the old woman
Mrs.
coming
Palmer.
back.
This is Mama.
I've got these severe stomach cramps. Herman ate all the laxatives, and he thought those were... What?
He ate a whole box of laxatives. Feel bad for that guy.
Have you ever had to fucking take laxatives?
No, usually I have to do the opposite.
No.
I gotta stop it, not start it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, geez. So she's gripping her stomach.
I think that's going to be a question.
And now she sees he goes downstairs and really? She's gonna like
I thought she was unbuttoning her shirt.
she's gonna like finger check the house for dust.
God.
Oh, she's that person.
Crazy ass woman. This is the people that your mom was telling you about. Anthony, you can't have anybody come over to the house right now. There's fucking dust on the thing. See, it does happen.
It
Our
doesn't.
fucking parents were telling the truth this whole fucking time.
In movies.
Damn.
I mean, maybe it does happen. Maybe there
but
are
it's
people
also,
that
you know
like.
what also they have in these movies? Fucking
She's gonna steal a magazine. What the
the
hell?
magazine rack by the front door.
That's so 80s.
Come on in. Grab a magazine.
Grab a magazine. Yeah.
Take
Why?
your shoes off and grab a magazine.
Did anybody ever wonder why it was necessary to have the magazine rack by the front door? So now she or he hands her the bottle of laxatives and sees her out. This just feels like a whole collection of like shitty suburban people.
She took
It's
that
really fun.
magazine and the laxative. She's just going to go sit on that toilet and fucking read the magazine.
Well, the laxatives kick in.
That's fucked up.
Why don't you have your own magazines though? Or at least a book. Oh wow! So now Ben has moved over, and is sitting next to his wife. That's shady.
But that's his best friend.
Yeah.
Tom, don't you think you're overreacting?
No, she moved over. Okay, she moved over.
Yeah, she moved over to him.
So now he's getting pissed.
That dude for sure has a little wiener. I guarantee it.
Ben
No.
or
Fucking Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Yeah. This is Lisa. Is the wife?
Fucking the dude from Bee Gees. He's GBs. That's what he's from. He's from the band GBs.
He's the GBs.
Yeah.
The heebie-jeebies.
The Hebrew GBs. So fucking, I'm going out with a girl young enough to be his grandchild. So yeah, man, he has little wiener syndrome. Just because your wife scooted over next to some old fucking mafia don.
I mean, she's probably talking to his bad ear. I mean,
Right? He's old as fuck. He's dating a kid that could be your guys' kid.
I mean, how have you tried to have a conversation with somebody when in talking to their bad ear and they have to say what every other sentence?
Yeah.
Is that fun?
Fuck no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Here he goes.
So she reassures him that she's not cheating.
Maybe
and
it
she
wasn't
wants
the
this
Bee Gees.
relationship
Who
to
was the
work.
fucking person that Jimmy Fallon would always fucking...
That was from the Bee Gees.
That was those guys?
Yeah. Yeah, that's them.
It looks like him, except with blonde hair. Put on your Sunday best earrings and get your fucking ass
Oh,
into
so
that
he's
kitchen
got
making
some
pork
like
chops.
past relationship trauma that he's pushing onto this relationship.
See, everybody, don't fucking cheat. That's the shittiest thing to do. It doesn't fuck with your relationship only. It fucks with like future relationships and fucking dude.
You fuck up other people.
Cheating on people is such a fucking shitty ass move, man.
So now we're getting like a first person shot of somebody walking around this very, very white house.
Damn, and every fucking door is those slatted doors, so all the light is coming through.
I know.
Like they're fucking in a rave. Oh, except this one. This door doesn't have the slats. And so he opens it, and guess what?
And he sees her on top of Ben.
It looks like he put his finger in a light socket to comb his hair.
Yeah, he looks like a wild wolf. He's got a knife and he's holding it backwards.
He's holding it sideways, actually.
Sideways. It's very odd the way he's holding it.
Yeah.
So they're on the dinner table?
Well, I think he's having a dream, and Ben's saying like, "Hey, face it, she wants me." And I love that 80s, like, that was a sexy ass bra back in the day,
Yeah.
and now it just looks funny.
It looks very strange. I was like that's a very odd bra.
Dude, it looks like he should be in like a fucking Maybelline commercial. Like his hair is fucking There's so much static electricity going on right there where that guy's standing. That's how his hair looks.
Yeah. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's static
Wait
electricity.
a second.
So now her lips turn into these giant lips and eat his head. Eat Ben's head.
What the fuck was that movie?
Or is it sucking on his head?
Just the tip.
No, now it's going over his head.
No.
No.
Still just, there it is.
Oh, and then there's some white liquid
There's
coming
some
out.
lactate coming out of a man, Kurt. It's coming out of the top of his head. What the fuck was that movie with the plant?
Oh,
and it came to life?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
The very Little Shop of Horrors-ish. That's the way those lips looked. So now he wakes up in a sweat, yelling, and had a bad dream.
Well, the reason why he's having a bad dream is look at that motherfucking light in that bedroom. They didn't have blackout curtains in fucking 1987?
Are they in Alaska?
Jesus.
What time do you go to sleep?
That's why you fucking have blackout curtains. Have you ever woken up from a fucking dream screaming?
Not screaming, but I've woken up from dreams and, done
And
like
sat up and shit like that?
I've done that, yeah.
I never have, man. I remember I have 2 bad dreams as a kid, and I remember one of them I tried to fucking wake up and be like, Mom! Fuck no, that shit doesn't work. Oh, so he almost worked at Jiffy Lube. He's
like a plane mechanic.
Everybody's gonna be like, it's nowhere near the same Brian, you dumb fuck.
It's not like he's like a private plane mechanic. It's not like, like Continental or United. It's like,
ew,
this guy's personal plane.
I like how for lunch back in the day, people would only bring a sandwich.
Like a sandwich in a thermos?
Not even a thermos, look.
Yeah.
He literally just had one brown bag and a sandwich.
This guy's got a lunchbox. I bring my lunchbox to work.
You didn't have a motherfucking bag of chips? An apple? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then his homie comes up right beside him with a fucking, damn well he didn't have ice packs back then.
And that shirt that his friend is wearing, like...
Why is he so fucking sweaty?
He's very sweaty. He's wearing one of those button-up shirts, but it's all unbuttoned.
He looks like Brandon Fraser in The Well.
Which, okay.
I've never seen that movie.
You never seen that movie? It's not that bad. I mean, I thought, like, when I first started watching, I was like, there'll be some movie, okay, forgive me. Like, it's going to be some movie about this, like, morbidly obese guy, and we're supposed to feel bad for him that he's doing stuff to himself, right? Like, but
what's he doing?
Brendan Fraser is so relatable and so wonderful in that movie.
I love that dude.
It's a very cool movie.
Damn, this dude's not even having a fucking normal sandwich with 2 slices of bread. He's having fucking hoagie-style bread.
That is a lot of bread.
That's fucking official.
I don't know
man,
about that.
not again. He's like, here's your paycheck. And then his paycheck obviously wasn't as good as he thought.
Oh, the airline's in trouble.
Oh, I thought that said cunt.
They want him to take a
but
40%.
It said a 40% cut.
That's a lot.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That's a weird ask. And be like, I can find other jobs.
It's not even that they warned him. They said, hey, let's just give him this money and see if he notices. Guess what, bitch? I'm going to notice. I'm going to notice that half my paycheck is gone. I'll be like, what the fuck?
So then we get like that little flash cut from the check to the check at home. And she's like, she sees the check and she's like, I can get a better job. And so they raise your salary. She
said that she was she took journalism classes. So let her become a journalist.
Yeah, just let her do it. But I think it's like, it's going to wound his ego, I think.
He's been growing that beard and mustache out for 50 years. It's almost 60 years. God, that house is so fucking immaculate and clean, though. I used to have that fucking couch.
The 80s furniture looks so foreign
futon
now.
Ass shit. What a smut.
The new Fangoria. So he's reading Fangoria now.
The fuck is that?
It's like a horror movie magazine.
Oh, okay.
They still do the Fangoria Awards. That's what Steve Rudzinski won.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Chainsaw Awards.
All right, he's still just... Dude, look at his feet. What size shoe you think he has?
That's got to be like a 12 or a 13.
Dude, I'm a fucking 12 and a half, man. Those things are like easily 15s.
Some long ass feet.
It looks like motherfucking Kevin Garnett.
He's like, this guy's like tall, skinny, lanky.
Dude, but he has, you know, his hair was the shit back in the day.
I know.
And they said maybe he's born with it.
If they had to make him look down on his locks. They're like, don't comb it.
Right?
Just leave it bushy.
They're like, just come in tomorrow. He's like, well, I need to know when because I need to comb my hair. They're like, no, we'll call you. And you need to be on set 5 minutes after we call you.
So now he's...
Well, my husband was at work. Oh, he's reading these fucked up, like, Delilah stories.
Yeah.
Where it's like, my husband at work, and I tripped and fell on a big fat dildo.
Is he reading her diary? Because that doesn't look like a regular magazine.
I usually keep my diary on my kitchen table.
Yeah, that's a great place to keep it.
So anybody who comes in can see it.
Then he puts it back.
So I'm guessing when he goes through these crazy tantrums, that rave lights come on.
I know. It was like this weird, like reddish pink, like rave light.
Damn. So he's...
So now they're out in the thicket. Like I don't know what the better term for this is. Like out in the forest, like the wood line, but they're near the water.
He is.
It's like a swamp, maybe.
Oh, I thought he started punching a tree.
That's a bad idea.
Fuck, I hope he starts doing the mad dancing. He brought his fucking journal or her journal.
So he's reading her whole journal.
Uh-oh, here comes another question.
And he's thinking about memories of them, you know, at the beach.
Have you ever fucking read your significant other person's journal?
I would say no.
Okay, now tell the truth.
No.
Oh.
No. That's the thing. Like, the thing is, you know, I think it's one of those things that, you know, it's an invasion of privacy. And on top of that, it's one of those things where, like, those are somebody's inner thoughts. And it's just a way to get those thoughts out.
So this dude's just having a montage of him being in a bad mood.
Damn,
walking around on
fucking deck somebody off of the beach pier.
And then knock the fuck out. They're just laying on the ground still.
It was like
he's just walking with his pants and shoes on
into the water, holding the diary.
Oh, and then here he
throws
goes again.
The diary and like throws this guy in the water and starts
punches somebody else. You have a small dick. I don't.
Is he gonna drown this guy? Holy shit!
I fucking hope so.
Like it looks like it.
He looks like he's trying to give him like a lion's tamer in the ocean.
It does. Did he drown him?
Is he dead? What a pussy.
That was a quick death.
Right? What a bitch. You can't hold your breath for 4 seconds.
Oh, no, he's awake.
Kidding. He's back. He's back, everybody.
So he did like the fake out. Like,
oh, look at that other guy they knocked the fuck out. He's up and going around.
So all these people are cool with like some random dude running around, and
he's just still doing a montage like he's kicking in a tunnel.
So he goes like under the boardwalk tunnel.
Yeah, I used to have a girlfriend, and she's like, you want to see my last entry into my journal? I'm like, I guess, and she let me see it. It was highly inappropriate, man. Highly inappropriate for what she put into this thing. I was like, you know what? If we don't end up together, or like, you know, and then your husband reads this, or your future kids read this, like, thank you. Yeah.
So now,
who the fuck park? Oh, that's Ben.
Ben. So parks sideways in his caddy
with the
18-year-old girlfriend. So he actually
his house?
No, he's at our main character's house at Tom. And he's going to use their basement to fuck?
Dude, that's the one rule I have in my house. Is you can stay at my house all you want, but guess what? There's no sex allowed in my house. Yeah,
it's just weird.
There's no sex allowed. I'm pretty sure like my brother and I think like everybody at our house. Maybe there's like one sibling in my family that's like, nah, fucking have at it. But my number one rule, if you stay at my house, no sex allowed. Like, nope. But this guy, he's like, hey, what's up? And his fucking girlfriend has,
like, I want to say
hair.
like Muppet mohawk hair.
Who's that girl that sings, it's a cruel summer.
I don't know that one.
What? Yeah, you do. It's some fucking Karate Kid where it's like, it's a blue summer. Now you're gone. Or even that one where the fucking girl is like hits into a fight with her dad and then she leaves off of the porch.
Oh, like the Pat Benatar.
Yeah.
Love is Battlefield.
Yeah.
Great song.
It looks like a Pat Benatar ass haircut.
It does.
Where it's
like
a fucking
orange on the top and black on the sides.
It's like a mohawk. She just has a fucking afro.
It's like an untamed mohawk.
No, it's an afro for sure. But she just dyed a mohawk orange and the sides black. All that hair is the same length. Look at it.
Yeah.
It's not a mohawk. Either commit fully or don't commit. It's fucking poser.
It's like it's like the in between. Yeah, I can't think of the name right now.
You wouldn't happen to have a toot?
Like grass joints, coke, marijuana.
A toot?
A toot. What the fuck is a toot?
Apparently back in what the fuck?
So this is
looks like that's Ben's great grandpa's
like
tobacco pipe.
Yeah, and they just put some marijuana in it.
And his great grandpa was fucking Dr. Seuss. Like that pipe looked like it had so many Tetris pieces in the fucking handle.
Like
of it.
you're gonna light it, and then all of a sudden, like every piece is gonna activate. So now Ben is reading a magazine. This seems to be the people come over to his house to read magazines.
Wait a second.
So now he's losing his mind.
So Tom, or the GB's guy, so how does it feel to wet your whistle twice in one day? I've done that. It was really scary the second time.
It's like, I know what you did.
Is that a girl's vagina painting behind Tom? So the guy, Tom, is going...
So he cuts her head off.
That is. Look, that's a picture of a hairy-ass bush.
And kisses her face. The Mohawk girl.
But look at that fucking house, dude. That house is gigantic.
It is. And he throws the head at Tom, or at Ben.
And it hits him in the head. And he falls on the ground. I used to have that chair, too.
So much wicker.
Dude. They used to call us the Wicker House.
It's like this house is in, like, Boca Raton.
God, my grandma. What the fuck? She must have had stocks in wicker.
So now he's picking up sand.
He's digging a grave.
He's digging a grave in the sand.
Wait a second. He fucking threw a head at somebody.
And they died.
And now it looks like he was beating him in the head with... So
he's going to bury the head.
Bury the head, but not the body?
Is he going to make out with the dead head of the Mohawk girl?
Is he? Or is he just licking her lips?
Either way, that's...
Jeez. But I mean, that's a hella shallow grave. And on top of that, you're kind of in the hills of the beach.
You bought yourself like 2 years. Maybe a year. If there's a high tide, maybe 6 months.
Right. What the fuck? Look, that's this house right there. And it's also the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You decided to just bury somebody in the middle of the day, huh?
You wouldn't wait until it's like all dark out?
And now it goes back that he does have a big wiener syndrome now. He says, look at my wiener. I can fucking bury people in the middle of the day. I don't give a fuck.
It's pretty brave.
So when they say something, he's going to fuck them to death.
Oh. So now his wife
comes in looking all banging like usual.
And
oh, here's where I left my journal. Hopefully my fucking crazy ass husband doesn't wake up with
wouldn't
fucked
she notice
up eyes.
that he threw it in the water to chase after the guy? So wouldn't the pages get wet?
Not if it's a special journal, you say.
The waterproof pages.
Mm-hmm. Like waterproof bread. Come on, man.
So now his wife is concerned because he slept on the couch.
They have this big ass gigantic house, but they have like a fucking it's a 1-person table.
That's like a tea set.
It's like
table.
an espresso table.
Yeah.
Hi, I don't want to do anything.
Put your
Bitch,
elbows on
you
there.
can't have Thanksgiving dinner right there.
You can put your elbows on the table and you're taking up 2/3 of the table.
That shitty ass stove behind them.
Yeah.
Dude, I had those same ass fucking little cabinet things too, where you put your bread and like the little thing opens up.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is a fucking amazing ass fucking. It's so funny because it was filmed back then. Like if this was made today, you're just like, damn, how'd they come up with that shit?
I know.
No,
like you'd have to have somebody specially craft everything to look like this. So he gets all pissed off and leaves.
And his hot ass wife walks him out front, looking all sexy. Have a good day, honey.
I mean, I wonder why he spends all this time being pissed off when you have a hot wife.
Man, that ain't motherfucking him. He didn't get a haircut.
So then somebody else.
Oh, god damn it. The TV repairman.
That's the electrician.
The electrician. I've seen movies like this before. I know what's going to happen. Delivery people of pizza with extra salami.
I don't have any money to pay you.
Your rent's due, but you don't have any money.
Can I pay you some other way?
Your stepmom got stuck in a dryer somehow.
So now we're at a bar, and this guy's talking about porno with his girlfriend at the bar.
But you know he's cool because he has a mullet and his sunglasses are still on inside.
Yeah. And Tom is at the bar with his friend, who looks like he's from, I would say either Hall of Oats or Flock.
He's just got that killer-ass mustache. There's so many cans of Budweiser, too. But I like how there's cans of Budweiser, but he also has a fucking beer mug, and then like there's a Cosmo right beside him, too.
Yeah.
I went to Thanksgiving dinner once. Christmas dinner, actually.
So now he's thinking about sick men like Ben have to be stopped.
From ruining my wife. Maybe your
His inner thoughts are very aggressive.
Fuck yeah, they are, man. I went to a dinner once, and I like to drink fucking hard alcohol, right?
Yeah.
The dad of the family, he drank beer. The grandma of the family drank hard liquor, and the mom of the family drank wine. And this is my first time going to the house. They're like, Ryan, would you like a drink? And I was like, yeah. They fucking gave me, the dad gave me a beer. The mom gave me a glass of wine. And the grandma, I shit you not, her fucking pours were 75-25. It was fucked up. And you know, I sat with my back to like the garage door. And then right from the garage door, you open it up, there's a fucking kegerator right there.
Wow.
Dude.
So
I
now
don't even remember what year that was. That's how fucked up I got.
we get our diary lighting again.
God damn it. And look at that. I don't understand how you have such an amazing ass fucking house, but then you have such shitty furniture.
I know.
So is the fucking wife writing all these exotic stories inside of her fucking diary?
I think she's just writing her sex fantasies. I think that's what it is.
I'm thinking that too.
It's not real. It's because you see the way she is with him. She's just trying to engage.
So you know what else? Like, what was that fucking War of the Worlds? Remember, like back in the day when they told that story, there's like, "Hey everybody, this is just a story. We are not going to take any commercial breaks. This is not real at all."
And people thought it was real.
And then they fucking started it and went off. And I think they're like, "All right, everybody, that was just the fucking reading." I think that's probably what she did. So he's just skipping to anywhere where he sees boner.
And he's finding the worst part so he can freak out about it. Basically, he's like, it's like, you know, it's like people doom scrolling on the internet.
I think I fucked up. Like if it was like the very first page, it's like, this is not my real journal. This is just my fucking books that I'm writing.
So now the electrician is fumbling out of his clothes. That's like the longest tank top ever. And he like
took his briefs and his pants down at the same time.
He was trying to like pull the tank top out of his buckled pants.
Nothing sexier than having sex with another adult in a twin-size bed. Damn, that might even be a single.
That is a single.
What a piece of shit bed. No headboard, no nothing. I remember when I was fucking 8 years old. And look, it's right there. That's that same bed, except they upgraded to that. Now they have a headboard.
Yeah.
Dude, this dude's blood pressure.
Man,
he's fucking skyrocketing.
This guy's going to give himself a heart attack.
Damn, and he's just got that sexy-ass sideways ponytail. And the fucking golfer's Cartier fucking vest.
So, yeah, so she's checking on her husband, who's not feeling well.
Damn, them short-ass shorts. See? You just got to be happy with what you're packing, man. And then just don't marry a loosey-goosey. Oh, you know what? Today's Sonny's birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Sonny.
Yeah, I told him I hope he sees a bunch of Ben and Jerry's today. And everybody was like, what? On that work call. No, this guy rolls over. Oh, you got a hot-ass wife fucking 10 feet away from you. But you roll over and start dry humping your bed.
Yeah, really.
Damn.
So now he's
making a fucking Jason machete.
Yeah, but he's attaching it to. Oh, that's like a wood.
Yeah, he's gonna make a handle of it
out of a piece of wood. This is really weird.
A wooden handle,
but it's like a.
He's like doing full. I mean, he's gonna cut it. Hopefully.
Oh, he's making a piece for a fan.
Incorrect again. He's fucking putting the machete on the fan.
What the hell?
So, god damn.
That's an elaborate torture device.
What? He made 4 of them.
So he made a machete fan.
That's official, dude.
Okay, that's really cool.
Fuck yeah, hold on. Let me put this hashtag in there.
That's gonna come back for a big payoff death later.
Or if they just forget about it.
Like, oh,
hashtag
the fucking machete fan? Was that in here? I don't know. What
are you talking about?
What fucking machete fan? Which one?
Could you just imagine them trying to sell their house and then be like, and right here, I'd be like, wait, hold on. What the fuck's up with that fan? Why it looks like there's 4 blades on it?
Jigsaw was here. He rented the house for a month.
We're gonna put this fucking room up to 102 temperature. It's up to you if you want to fucking be sweaty as balls or fucking turn the fan on.
You want to play a game? So now,
damn, OJ just rolled up.
Yeah,
into
the fucking
his house.
Ford Bronco. I was about to say that's a white Ford Bronco. And this is is this the electrician? Yeah, this is the electrician.
Yep.
He's gonna check. Doesn't he looking at that fan and being like, those are not fan blades?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, looks like it's running all right to me. I'd say, you know what? I instantly see your problem. You chopped off half of your fan and you put machete blades onto them.
Machete blades on them.
And with that, I'm going to leave.
I'm going to find an excuse to get out of this room without tipping you off that I know what you're doing.
I think if somebody brought me into there, I thought he was going to de-pants him.
So now he's going to lift him up? Yeah, he's going to lift him up into the blades. And chops off the top of his head.
You've never dead weighted yourself? You learned that as a baby.
You can't just slump over and make it hard to pick you up?
Like that. Just go like this. Man, at least he's washed his hands.
So now he's washing the blood off his hands. And
there's always got to be a black dude in the video.
He almost runs over the black guy.
Where'd you get your driver's license? From a gumball machine? You know, that was a fucking hella hard diss back then, too. You know? Where'd you get your fucking driver's license? A gumball machine?
I was about to say, we will never find out, if Napoleon gets to use Dequan's dance grooves.
And then he parks like a dick face and takes up 2 spots. Why did he drive and park and then he goes back to his house to get rid of the body?
I know, this is very confusing. It's
But I'd like to point out that the black dude didn't die in this movie.
Maybe because he doesn't want the car at his house and he's going to dump the body. So he takes it down. I don't want
my fucking Ford Bronco to see what I'm about to do.
So he's taking the body down to his basement.
That looks clearly like an attic.
The attic. That is an attic. Yeah.
He took him down to the attic.
Do they have downstairs attics in the Midwest?
I mean,
or near the beach?
Right by the beach.
So he puts the body in a
garbage bag.
In the garbage bag. What would you call that area right there? That's the...
He's vacuuming. Oh, I thought he was vacuuming naked.
No, he's vacuuming in his...
briefs.
In his briefs. The shampoo polisher. This is like a...
It has 2 speeds. See, I'd be... You know what?
Oh, wow. So his wife comes in while he's in his skivvies.
He looks like he's
shampooing the floor.
He looks like he's a professional swimmer.
Yeah, it looks like he's like when he's shampooing the floor. She's clearly turned on.
Are they blurring out his pubic hair? That's why everybody, as an adult man and woman, don't have pubic hair. Shave it. See? Be nice and clean down there. So that way, when you look all weird wearing briefs or Speedos, you're clean to go. Those I think my wife would be like, what the fuck are you doing? If she comes home and I'm in my boxers, just vacuuming, she'd be like, where are your pants? Where are your shirt?
So now they're doing the very 80s ritual of hanging out in your robes.
Do you have bathrobes?
No.
We have bathrobes.
I mean...
You know how many times we've ever worn them?
Not often.
I'd say never. I think Santa brought us bathrobes like a year or two ago.
You're not Jack Tripper. You're not hanging out in your bathrobe.
When do you wear bathrobes? I have so many bathrobes. I think I have 3 bathrobes. When do I wear it? You know what? Actually, during COVID, we fucking decided we weren't going to go trick-or-treating and that we'd let our son knock on every door in our house. And for every door, my wife and I would come out with a new Halloween costume. You know? So it just so happened that we just dressed up in our bathrobes and somebody knocked at our front door. But it looked like we were fucking naked under our bathrobes. And so we were saying, hey, we have clothes on. But it just looked like we weren't. But when do you fucking wear a bathrobe? You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you get out of the shower, dry off and get fucking dressed.
But yeah, so now they were going to watch TV, and the TV's not working. So now the TV repairman...
A new TV repairman.
Yeah, so we have a whole different repairman. So he's just going to murder a bunch of repairmen to come to his house because they threaten his manhood.
Well, you never know which one slobbed up your wife.
We get this shot of the repairman working between her legs.
Literally, he's working, and then it's just a shot
from the camera is behind her legs.
But why is she standing that wide stance?
I know.
She's got, some toned legs, though. I guess that's okay.
So she makes a deal for 40. He's got a pretty, awesome wife. I mean...
What the fuck is he fixing?
I guess that's how you fixed deep TVs back then.
What the fuck is this?
So now we're at an office
where this dude's interviewing or talking to this woman.
Yeah, and he's
just clicking the space bar.
He just hit the space bar like 40 times.
87 times. Oh, but he's going again.
Oh, it's Garrison Aviation. We're at the plane place.
While he's eating a fat-ass burger.
Let me eat my burger and hit the space bar.
What fucking job does this guy have? And look, that's his friend from earlier. He's so fucking sweaty from hitting the space bar so many goddamn times. What the fuck is he doing?
I don't actually fucking type anything. I'm just going to space bar, space bar, space bar,
and
space
look,
bar.
He has a chin strap. So the chin strap fucking beard was back in the fucking 80s?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a bunch of cholos from L.A. in the fucking 2010s.
You think I'm crazy, loco?
Uh-oh. What's going on? Let's pause for a second.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more of
did she
Killing
say
Spree.
she's not going to suspect anything? God damn it. I was really rooting for her. She's on a phone call. I had that same fucking phone. What the fuck?
All right, we're back with more of Killing Spree. So,
I actually hung up that land. Damn, I had that same motherfucking...
yeah, the what do you call that?
The crystal clear fucking shower knob.
The shower knob, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh, we get a shower scene.
Maybe. You know how much fucking landlines are?
I know, they're expensive as hell
Like
now.
60, 70 bucks a month. For what?
I mean, I think my dad just got rid of his landline this year.
And he's saving $60 to $70 a month, I guarantee.
Because he had the deal, like, where it included the internet, the landline, and the satellite.
I'm going to hit your dad up to borrow about 50 bucks. What
So
the
now-
fuck? And now there's some fucking El Chapo looking dude.
I was about to say, like, Juan Valdez.
What the
Like-
fuck? This has to be a fucking... God damn it, like I said, all of a sudden, she was in the shower, and she hears the door knock, so she gets out of the shower in her towel.
So somebody comes in to use or rent a room? Is that what I read?
I don't fucking know. And now she's outside fucking sunbathing, and then some other dude rolls up.
Yeah. Oh, and he's here to cut the grass.
I wouldn't be worried about him because his shorts are fucking... His ass is hungry.
And he has fucking thigh highs.
Those are
Like-
way worse than thigh highs, man. You can
Like-
almost see his nut sack.
Yeah. Like he's wearing his...
His little sister's jean shorts that he fucking cut himself. His pockets are longer than the fucking jean shorts. This has to be... Because remember... No,
I bet he was one of those dudes from the 80s that would like...
Not lose his virginity?
No, that would like...
Oh.
You know, like you're walking by and it's like the guy in like the fucking midriff t-shirt that like calls dudes fag and stuff.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Like-
It's from there.
Like he's
The
like he's
Dazed and
that
Confused dude.
like he's that guy. Like he calls people fag and stuff. When he wears a midriff and booty shorts.
100%, knowing that he just looks like a nerd himself. Oh, and then this guy. My karate. So the second fucking electrician, I don't know what the fuck he's fixing, because that shit doesn't look anything.
Yeah, like what?
What the fuck is that?
Is that like a record player?
An
No, that's the
inverted
TV.
Atari? There's
that's-
no fucking way
that's a
that this
TV.
guy's lifting a TV.
That's the back of the TV. He's holding it upside down.
On the job.
Wow, and so she's taking off her stuff.
That's
so
bound chicka wow.
Are we in a
And-
diary entry right now?
Dude, it 100%. God, that back hair is fucked.
It's like Wolverine.
Jesus. It outlines. I hope to God that was fucking makeup.
It's like hair that like looks like angel wings.
It's like, you know how God doesn't love you? You know what I'm saying? Jesus, and now we're back to this big Gordo Cholo who's just about to go fucking...
He's not El Chapo.
ram.
He's El Gordo.
Dude, look and see.
And he's grabbing his junk.
He's grabbing his Chiquito Pito. Fucking. God damn it. But I think that, I think you're right during our refill. I think that, and here's why. Remember how she said that she went to journalism school?
Yeah.
So I think that this book is her fucking...
Maybe like her romance novel or whatever.
What is it? Exotica? Erotica?
Erotica.
Yeah.
It's like her romance novel.
Oh, now she's back in a towel somehow. Oh, wait, she was already in that towel.
Yeah.
That's real. And then here she is. She's going to drop it. She's like, check this out. And this dude with his fucking see-through
Wow.
cowboy
So she
hat.
takes her whole towel off, just standing there naked.
Hey, look at me.
You want to join me in the shower? Yeah. Like, is there a no answer to that question?
So here's another question that could get us in trouble. Is like, I've hooked up with girls, I wouldn't say we were dating, but we were hooking up. If there's like, hey, you want to take a shower? I'd be like, no. Like, I'm perfectly fine banging you at noon and seeing each other naked, but showering together, like, that was kind of weird. I do love the fact that he is showering with his fucking cowboy hat still on.
I know, like he didn't take it off.
It's like fucking Eminem said.
And so he's reading a diary
to take my
entry
jewelry
right now.
off.
Yeah.
See?
So he's reading diary entries. This is probably her, like...
I think right there, if my wife wrote, I had sex with some dude in a shower and he didn't take his cowboy hat off, I'd be like, this is fake.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you not?
Like, a little weird.
Right? He entered the shower with his cowboy hat still on. Nah.
So now we're back with the lawnmower.
But look how clean that lawn is already fucking mowed.
I know. Like, why are you here today? Are you just trying to grift off of this poor guy?
And then I really hope that she's putting so much detail into, like, his shorts were so short you could fucking see his nutsack.
You can see his chicken McNuggets.
Right? His legs were so pale.
Oh, wow. So he picks her up and starts running away with her.
He only put lotion on my knee.
And takes her to the party man.
And it literally says party. Did
It
you
literally
read that?
that's why I said it, yeah.
All right.
Like, I don't know if I'd come up with that one on my own.
Fucking me in my house. I'd rather fuck inside of a white-walled van.
It's like the shaggin' wagon.
God.
Oh, it's
and
bouncing.
you know they're in there just jumping up and down. Like, look,
Yeah.
you gotta fucking jump up and down.
Jump up and down, make it look good.
Move this motherfucking van.
Move the van.
If the van is a shaking, don't come a knocking. You like that one? No.
Doesn't really rhyme.
How you mix them both up?
Yeah.
If the shan is a rockin', don't come knacking. Where the fuck it? Oh, so now the husband comes back in.
And he's just not... He's just stressed out about the bills.
He's not stressed out. He's fucking high on meth.
Like, yeah, this is like Faces of Meth. He's starting to look all Wile E. Coyote-ish.
God damn, he's high on PCP. And look how sexy that wife. Like, god damn it. Quit being a bitch.
She's wearing half of a shirt practically.
She's wearing one of his shirts. Nothing fucking sexier. Wear one of your husband's shirts, button-up shirts. Well, any fucking shirt. God damn. But she's wearing a button-up shirt, and this is the only time. You know how legally men are only allowed to wear a button-up shirt and have the top button unbuttoned?
Yeah.
She only has the bottom button buttoned.
Yeah.
And that's the only time that's acceptable. What the fuck?
So now...
I thought that was a toolbox that she was leaving with.
Did he kick her
out?
He
With
kicked her
the
out.
gigantic ass, shitty fucking suitcase. And that's the old school Uber.
Damn, so he like called her a taxi and kicked her out.
And then we're back to small dick syndrome.
Damn, dude.
Fucking, you know you're never going to get a girl that good.
What the hell, man?
I'd reread that journal, and like if it started out like, I wish my husband would choose any one of these stories that I'm writing.
And just do it.
I came home with a fucking cowboy hat on, you'd know it'd be on.
That would like make her...
Now he fucks the electrician.
You get to read his diary.
Damn.
Is he drinking a clear bottle of beer?
Zima.
Like, you can see through the bottle. Like,
It's empty.
is it empty or is it water?
Dude, what if it's fucking moonshine? And he's just sitting here talking and chatting up, and his shoulders are going up and down like,
Yeah.
making jokes with the electrician like, hey, you ever fucked to somebody's wife? Or wife? Yeah, some dude's wife.
This guy seems so disinterested in the conversation. Oh, hocus pocus. I'll give you a live demonstration.
Oh, yeah, because he did karate.
And he...
Oh.
Are they doing karate?
That's fucking Dwight right there.
And he just like jaw jacks the
Napoleon
here, the
Dynamite.
electrician.
I was giving you a demonstration. What'd you hit me for? Anthony, you and I are really good friends. But how many times have I ever said, Anthony,
And the guy
give
does
you
like
a
a
demonstration
flying
of my
kick.
karate?
Yeah.
And he says, you're just laughing wacko. No, if I was like, Anthony, what are you doing? He was like, nothing. I'd be like, come over here. Let me give you a demonstration of kung fu.
Okay, so if I just said, you ought to be put away, like, am I going to turn my back on you?
I mean, I would, so that way you could break a bottle of beer over my head.
A clear bottle of beer?
Mm-hmm. So it's taking him down into the attic again.
So he's tied
upwards, upside down.
Is that an upside down tie?
No, I'm just saying. You go down into the attic. That you know.
And he tied up the repairman,
the electrician,
the
karate master electrician. Apparently, in karate, they don't tell you to never turn your back.
Yeah, like I feel
I'm pretty sure I've seen Karate Kid. They say no mercy. They never say turn anything about your back.
But I feel like that goes with no mercy. Like, if you're going to show no mercy, you should expect them to show no mercy.
I even saw the new one with... I
mean, even in Ninja Turtles, they tell you to never turn your back or never stop until the fight's over.
Even in fucking Fast and Furious, never turn your back on family.
It's all about family.
Damn, so now Tom in his basement attic has a fucking chainsaw.
Jeez,
and
like
he's just
ramping up. Like we haven't been to chainsaw level yet.
He's just air fucking around this dude. Oh, and then he gets him.
I feel like he was like shaking his head before the kill was supposed to happen, but maybe that was like a freak out.
Now he's just splurting all that shit.
Jeez, that's a lot of blood.
He just chopped his dick.
Looks like an Escher.
Is he? Oh, I thought he was jacking off. I was like, damn, that's what gets you off, bro?
He's going to pull his guts out? Wow.
There it is.
Damn. Okay, that is a good consistency there. Like, he's kind of hitting it as far as if you're talking like true anatomical.
I mean, it's super gross. Is he electrocuting it now? Fuck yeah, he is. Hell yeah.
He pulled it out to electrocute it while it's still in his body.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing. What the fuck? Why has nobody else ever done this?
I know.
Fucking hell, Tim. Good fucking show.
This is a great movie.
Yes.
I love this movie. I feel like either we get Tim or Tim gets us.
Right?
I don't know which one it is. It's just the fucked up sensibility.
That was dude. I'd say easily that's like the top 3 fucking deaths in a fucking movie that we've seen. This shit came out in 1987.
So
why
would
has
this
nobody else ever fucking thought about?
Would this be above or below the skin peeling, using the girl's skull for a candy bowl in Terrifier 2?
But
or is it a close tie?
No, like that fucking death should have been on like any Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. It's
you know
really
what I'm
horrific.
Like,
yeah.
There's 11 Mortal Kombats now?
Just about
minimum.
But isn't the new one called Mortal Kombat 1?
But there's Mortal Kombat, and there's like Mortal Kombat fucking Legacy, Mortal Kombat this. There's Mortal Kombat 11 has been out. Why hasn't there been a fatality where somebody fucking disembowels somebody and fucking hooks him up to fucking a battery? Like, that's some like Mortal Kombat shit that should have fucking been done before. Like, the fact this was made in 1987 and no other fucking death has ever thought about that, like, that's kind of fucked up.
It's ahead of its time.
So now this dude with his sweaty ass back is making phone calls. Is he prank calling people?
No, he called somebody about sending out a person.
Hi, is your refrigerator running?
But then
God damn it, he's calling up the... See, and now look how fucking his lawn hasn't been mowed in a while.
So he's going to bury another shallow grave.
Never mind. That's not even shallow. Oh, great. Man, what is that?
It's like 2 feet deep. It's 2 feet.
Come on, man.
How is his backyard sand?
I was about to say, look at that. That ain't topsoil.
That's not topsoil. That's sand.
How the fuck's that grass growing?
It's from sand.
That shit motherfucking.
It's like sawgrass.
Where the fuck are there? There's ocean. That ain't motherfucking California. That's got to be fucking Florida. And then
I was
all
thinking
of a
this
sudden,
is Florida. Here comes the grass guy.
with longer shorts. So this dude has multiple shorts that he made himself, huh?
Or maybe he wore those the last time, and for her fantasy story thing, she invented short shorts.
She's like, like if you stand straight up and put your hands down.
Damn, so he like clocks the lawnmower guy in the head hard with a shovel.
Well, like usually like places where you work, if you stand up straight and you put your hands down by your side, your skirt cannot be past your fingers. This guy's shorts don't go past his wrist. Oh, fuck.
He buried the lawnmower guy alive. Is he going to run over his head?
He buried him up to his neck.
Well, up to his shoulders. His shoulders are kind of shooting out from the ground. This is going to be really rough if you try to run over him with the lawnmower.
Not with that motherfucking mullet. He's like, I've been growing this mullet my whole fucking life. Please don't do it. And now the fucking...
I don't know. That's a thick ass mullet. It might catch up the blades.
But that is a fucked up lawnmower.
Especially if you use
bicycle tires. Hey, have bicycle tires on your lawnmower.
I know. And especially if you use like Pert Plus.
Why is he fucking taking his boot off?
He's gonna take his sock off.
Oh, please don't put it in his mouth.
He's gonna put his sock in his ew.
And you know that he just got off a 12-hour shift. Just shut up.
Maybe
how hard is that to just fucking use your tongue and then kick it out of your mouth?
I know, because it's a thick ass sock.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
All these fucking times you see these people being killed in movies, and you're just like, just kick it out with your mouth and teeth.
So this lawnmower has like trolley car wheels on the back end. Those are some huge wheels.
Here it comes.
And he's like
it looks
teasing
like a
him.
Motherfucking like a, what do you call it? Like a hot dog vendor cart. Those big ass wheels in the back.
Yeah.
And the tiny ass wheels up front.
Like Big Ronnie's about to try to steal your grease.
What the fuck?
What?
Something got chopped. Nope, something's chopping again. Nope.
So he's chopping bits and pieces?
That's a
Fingers. Fingers.
I mean, I'm just going to call it out that he didn't have his hands sticking up before.
But now it is? Okay.
But I mean, who am I? So then he just pushed his head down the hole?
Yeah.
All right. So then we're going back to... he's trying to do a roof repair, and here comes the Hispanic dude.
So he's just going to call different repairmen that have been to the house to come back out so he can murder them.
See, kids, don't wear the same outfit twice.
In his white cowboy hat with like a pink fringe.
So you know that guy's probably a Holt away. That
I don't know a lot of Spanish, but I know what you're saying.
Oh no! So then he just nonchalantly drops a fucking screwdriver. That dude might not even been Hispanic. He could have been fucking like Indian. That's fucked up.
He drops it onto this dude's head. He's bleeding out, and he's running around with a screwdriver sticking out of the top of his head.
But he didn't even throw it down. He just like let gravity do its thing.
That's such a great pun. He says like, "You screw my wife, I screwdriver your head."
And then he just
I screw your head.
Gets rid of the 50-gallon drum, and there's a bag hiding in it.
Well, and I send you out special delivery.
I mean, I feel like there's some of this shit where if something kills you, then you kind of, I don't want to say you deserve it. But
well, yeah, if you die
last.
that easily.
You know what I'm saying? If you drop a screwdriver and hits me in the head, I probably wouldn't have penetrated me.
The neighbor mama is
looking like the dude from fucking...
Like Wilson?
That dude.
Like just poking her head over the fence. And she sees him.
God damn it. Look at the black bag. It's fucking the dude's still alive and he's moving inside of it. This is before OSHA was involved. There's like, hey, you literally can't fucking put him in a bag.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta have a, you know.
So now she sneaks her way into his yard.
Did she jump the fence?
No, she went through the door on the
So
fence.
she left her
have like
yard.
a-
God damn it.
They have like a shared, or she goes through a side door out of her yard.
Do you
and
have
she's
a
looking.
fucking door between your yard and the other one?
Well, we have like a brick wall, so
So the answer is no.
no.
Okay.
Because that was the thing that was big for us was like, because that was our previous dog, so it was having a tall yard or a tall wall, so like she couldn't scale her way up the wall.
Oh, okay. So the old woman is walking around. She finds a fucking bucket with. Oh, she's not in his yard yet. She's going around his front. Okay.
She's just like circling around. No, it's not. Now she's in.
But he just is homeless man having bonfire in a 55-gallon drum.
And like now she's burnt.
Just
He's
burns some old
burnt.
clothes.
Yeah, he's burning the dead body.
So here's a random question. Oh God, she's upset because there's naked kids in Africa.
God, she was like a Karen before there were Karens.
And he's burning clothes. Bitch, you think a fucking little kid in Africa wears adult-sized clothes?
Either, well, okay, that, or do you want to stand there and huff like dead people flames?
So here's
Or
something,
dead people
and here's
fumes?
a dumb question on my half. If I just have a normal, like, bonfire in my backyard, can I put a human body on it and it burn?
I mean,
No.
it would smell fucking weird.
I mean, forget the smell, forget everything like that.
Okay.
I thought that it had to burn at like such a higher temperature and shit like that. So like, I couldn't just put fucking gasoline on a body and throw a match on it and then all of the body disappear into ashes.
No, you'd have to put it in a bonfire.
Well, I'm just like, I thought that when like they go to the incinerator, whatever it is, that those flames are so much hotter.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, so you couldn't just fucking put a piece of fucking charcoal underneath the fucking bonfire and burn a body in your backyard.
No, there's actually like I think it's like I think it's a Japanese tradition where
God.
basically like the family is there when they incinerate the body. And
Son of a bitch.
and yeah, the family is there when they incinerate the body. And then like basically
Hold on.
okay, so he uses a
Regular hammer.
like a hammer with the claw and puts the claw in her neck and is pulling her jaw off.
Yep, and then he just started like wiggling it around like a fucked up thing where it's like
It
like
looked like a fucking turkey
tickling
giblet.
her and fucking pull it out. Oh,
And he takes his glasses off and puts them on.
Please be the same prescriptions as his. I don't understand how her entire skull is fucking smashed in.
So
But he
he's
laid down right beside it.
he brings her in the house. Okay, that's weird. In a bag.
He's doing everything completely backwards.
He is. This is like backwards, man. But
Let's kill a body and bring him in.
there's like this Japanese tradition where, basically like they'll incinerate the body and like the bones as they become loosened from the body will shoot out at this grate, and so like every time a bone becomes loosened from the body, there'll be family there the entire time as the body's being incinerated.
Jesus.
They'll sit there and pray every time a bone like hits the grate. It's really weird. I heard about this. I had to look it up to see if it was real.
It's fucked up.
So now his wife is at the journalist office.
Why is he wearing a doctor coat?
I know he's like a doctor at a journalist office. It's very weird.
But it's also really fucked up because he's also smoking this big ass long cigar.
I know.
I'm glad. I 100% support the fact that I can't be like, Anthony, come into my office, please, and I smoke a fat ass ciggy,
Right in your face.
right? Or like going to fucking restaurants and being like, well, non-smoking. Bitch, smoking in non-smoking sections didn't fucking work because it just is in the air.
Well, that's why in California you had to have separate ventilation for both sides.
Fuck no, you didn't.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Fuck no,
like
you didn't.
in the modern day now you have to.
I would be in smoking section, and you would be in non-smoking right there.
And we're breathing the same air.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You would fucking at Chili's. They had that shitty ass pony wall right here.
I mean, I was gonna say,
this is smoking. That's not smoking.
I was gonna say Black Angus. But.
Yeah, you could literally just be like, and blow it right beside. It's a different kind of blowing it in somebody's face.
So now the boss comes out. Because he is wearing a plaid suit, and
That's how you know he's in charge.
That looks like it's like 2 sizes too small. If he tried to button that thing, he's gonna look like a penguin.
I mean, the button size of it, but the fucking, what is it? The fucking shirt length and the fucking length.
Well, no, like the length is right. The girth.
Fuck no, that length wasn't right. That length was like easily a foot way too long for that motherfucker.
Well, okay, so it's ill-fitting nonetheless. But,
so now she just got a letter probably saying, hey, we really enjoyed your stories. Go home and get your book before your husband thinks that you're fucking all these random guys and kills everybody.
And get your sexy stories.
Damn.
So now
I've got his weapons ready, he says.
Yeah. He's going to murder his wife.
He has one weapon. He has a machete, and then he has a fucking...
A bone saw.
Is that... Fuck no, that ain't called that.
Or is that just like...
That's like a regular saw.
That's that like open saw. I don't know
It's
what
like
you call
that
it.
saw
Yeah.
that's like shaped like hella weird.
Are you ready? Because bone saw's ready.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And now he's crying. Because he's like, this is why. Never mind. And then he's looking like, damn.
At this sexy...
Maybe I shouldn't have had a fucking picture of my wife butt-ass naked in my living room.
That is now currently bleeding.
From her nipples and eyes and her flower.
Yeah.
But her flower is 100% natural looking. Is he drinking a bottle of Quavo? I said it completely wrong.
Quavo?
I fucking...
Cuervo?
Hey, yo. Damn, like, what a fucked up... I was like, Anthony, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm fucking an airplane mechanic. All right, what do you do in your fun time? I just make machetes.
I make machetes and murder people.
I'd be like, what the fuck? He just make... So look, that's a fucking wooden handle machete.
I made a machete fan. It was pretty fucking boss.
How fuck...
So now he opens the door.
This? Oh.
And
What the fuck?
the zombified Ben.
His best...
He doesn't look very zombified.
Because he literally just threw a head at him.
Yeah. That is now moving.
Damn, those eyeballs of fucking... It's a blue summer. And now I'm gone.
I'll have to look up that song. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's a beautiful song, man. And he's like, you're dead. Here comes Step Brothers right here. I saw you die. No. I know how to fucking turn my blood pressure low. So I fucking... Right?
So now
like,
like puts the face in Tom's crotch and is biting his dick.
I hope not. Nothing worse than teeth.
And he chucks the head in the trash.
Why isn't he an NBA player or a football or
Perfect
quarterback?
aim.
You know what I'm saying? He literally threw a head earlier this movie.
And so he says, hey, Tom, how do you like the Boris Karloff act? I like the Universal Monsters mention there. Boris Karloff was the Wolfman.
All right. What the fuck? You don't see that very often. He takes his own arm off and beats him with it.
Yeah.
If you ripped your own arm off and then started jacking yourself off with it.
It'd be very interesting. So he's trying to put it back on. It's like, oh, shit.
Is that still a Stranger or is it a Dutch Rudder?
I think it's like
Think about that.
it's a
You got to hurry and get off before you bleed to death.
it's a Dutch strutter.
Like, you know what the fuck is it called?
Jesus, so now all these people he's killed are turning into zombies.
This bitch ass Hispanic dude with a fucking still has a screwdriver
in his head.
And like he's kind of burnt. He's just doing blackface. Yeah.
And pulls out his like beat up ass cowboy hat that fits perfectly over the screwdriver.
That's beautiful, man.
That is wonderful.
That's like a love story.
That is such a great zombie character.
You think that's the same character? Or you think it's like, get your stunt double in here, Eduardo?
No, I think it's like the same dude.
I don't.
Unless they got like a you know like a little extra.
He looks a little bit
rib
smaller.
Cage. They had to like girth up the rib cage a little bit, maybe.
This piece of shit.
So now here's the taxi with his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her giant luggage, who paid for her own taxi back.
It looks like a briefcase, but like enlarged.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this is my journalism briefcase.
The fold-over briefcase.
I put all my important news stories.
A messenger bag.
My sexy news stories in this briefcase.
Oh, fuck.
And
Here comes the Hispanic dude with the fucking screwdriver in his head.
She runs into the Hispanic dude with the screwdriver in his head. But Ben is in the house.
He's trying to look away from these strobing lights because he has epilepsy.
So now the Hispanic dude has dragged in the wife.
And Ben's just having...
like dripping out white stuff.
From his mouth, huh?
From his mouth now.
It's not a good choice.
It was from the top of his head. Now it's from his mouth.
Mm-hmm. Now he's the one eating all those kids.
It's so fucking gross. And
the husband was upstairs like, what the fuck? Is that my wife screaming because all these dead zombies are coming to go get her?
And here comes
God damn
the other electrician.
God damn it. And he has that's not an electrician.
Oh, wait,
He's literally coming out of the yard.
That's the lawnmower guy.
God damn it. And he has the sock in his mouth still. Oh, and then there it is. There's the other electrician with his... I'm going to guess that's his small intestine.
And he's pulling him back out of the ground.
And that's why he died. Because...
And here comes the person in the bag.
Is it the grandma?
That's the grandma. That's Mama.
Why would you bring her to your bedroom?
And he whacks her in the head with the back end of a sweeper.
Shitty ass. I bought that same broom from fucking 99-cent store.
Yeah.
Today. So, back in the day, I think it was only worth 14 cents.
I mean, it was probably better made back then. Maybe it had like a more succinct like steel to it.
So if the person is in the garbage bag where they can't breathe,
you're gonna help them breathe,
and you try to choke them out. Who the fuck is this?
That's great. That's the neighbor.
That's the grandma.
Yeah.
Why does her face look like that?
That is a very good question. All these people look horrific as fuck.
Now we're back to the Hispanic dude
who's like drooling green shit on his wife.
Looks like he has a fucking Dr. Pimple Popper shit in his mouth. Damn, he just fucking guillotined his head off.
And now he pulls his head back up
by
the screwdriver and puts it back on.
There he goes.
But is he trying to pull the screwdriver out?
Nah, he's screwing it in.
Oh, that's clever.
Boom. Think about that.
That's really fucking clever.
And then Ben, the dead Ben, is looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? Who the fuck is it? Oh, and then those booty shorts, you know who that is. Who the fuck is that?
Jeez, who's like drooling white shit?
That's just a drunk neighbor.
Yeah.
Who the... God damn. How do you apologize to your wife the next day?
I'm sorry I had like a murder spree.
Hey, babe, I'm sorry my dick is so small that I literally killed 5 people.
Because I read your diary of erotica.
What if like the very first like the cover of it was like,
So now he's fasting
these are
up.
fake stories.
Yeah, so he's fasting up. So he's like,
He said,
read
"While I
your
was at
diary."
work, you whore."
yeah, he's like, I read your diary.
There's some things that you can't say and take back. You know?
So she's saying the diary. Do you mean the black book? They were draft stories. You were right. It's for a romance magazine.
It said romping romance. She just likes to get banged out.
So she just got $1,500
$1,500
for
back in the day
for her sexy stories.
$1,500.
That's a couple months mortgage right
Damn.
there. Not today.
And now it's just showing all these fucked up people that he fucking murdered, and they look just fucked up.
They look
man.
horrific
Like,
as hell.
what happened to do? Oh, because he got a lawnmower to the side of his head. This jackass burnt me. So are all of them dead?
Yeah, and they're all like commiserating their deaths
I
with
don't
each
think
other.
they're dead, man. I think that they fucking were like, well, she for sure, the grandma hopefully is dead.
Well,
'Cause she's not going to recover from that shit.
I fucking hope so. She looks like she should be in like Return of the Living Dead.
Why does the fucking lawnmower dude have a 1984 shirt on? Who the fuck is this guy?
That's the guy
now?
he threw up into.
But who the
that
fuck was
weird
he?
nook. This is
The first.
that's the guy he made the fan blades out of the machetes and chopped the top of his head off. The TV repairman. The first one.
Just get rid of that shitty ass TV, man.
Seriously.
What the fuck?
Just get in your DeLorean, go to the future, and get a fucking flat screen.
I don't think that he killed them all, man. I think that these people were like on the brinks of death, and then they survived.
I kind of feel like they're all zombies.
I fucking don't.
I do.
I think that
they're supposed to be zombies.
nah, fuck no. I get he's just a bitch and doesn't know how to kill people. Because look at them, they all look fucking. And if you think about it, how the fuck are you gonna die? If I threw a human head at you and it hits you in your head, if I fucking dropped a screwdriver from your balcony down onto your head, come on, man.
It's
If I put you into a 55-gallon drum and just lit your pants on fire, wouldn't you be like, all right, any second now my pants
Wow.
are gonna fucking.
So they come up with this fucked up plan because they're now going to blame the wife for their deaths because Tom wouldn't have killed them if it wasn't for her erotic stories. So now they are going to murder her in front of him.
That would be pretty funny. But you know how pissed I'd be if all of a sudden I read like my wife's journal. She's like, oh, nothing sexier than a pair of old man saggy balls slapping me between my thighs. I'm like, old man balls? Really? Or like, really? You like a fucking cowboy hat worn inside the fucking shower?
I mean, I'm not going to fucking kink shame, but, you know,
Old man balls?
a little weird.
Saggy?
Kind of weird.
Wrinkly?
Super weird. I'm just saying, though. Like,
You know?
I'm not going to kink shame, but it's you know.
So you're telling me if your wife was like, hey, Anthony, I really want you to wear my shortest booty shorts.
No.
You'd be like, I got you, babe.
Uh,
And fucking do that.
I do not
And
have
then
you.
cut our yard. Mow our yard. You're going to get sunburnt?
I'm not going to do that. No.
See? That's what I'm saying. Those were like some boy cut underwear shorts that he was rocking.
That's why I'm so glad I don't have to mow the gravel.
So now the husband is like leaving through the crowd of fucking dead. Well, I really don't think that he killed them.
These zombies are way too permissive. They are like let's be menacing as they try to leave the house.
I think that he tried to kill them. Like on a Pain and Gain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When they ran over his head,
Yeah.
but they thought they ran his head over.
They're just like...
you know what I'm saying? You remember that?
So all the zombies are leaving?
Yeah, they're probably like, fuck you and your wife, bitch. Yeah, your wife's hot, but I never got to smash. But guess what? I'll be back tomorrow because now I know what her fantasy is.
So now he's lost his mind completely.
How can you tell?
Because... like, he's like, this is what you want? So he's going to kill his wife in front of them?
After he already knows the truth. Nope, he's going to kill himself. I like how he has that bushy-ass beard and everything like that, but he has no nose hair.
So it was like an intentional, like, messiness?
So he fucking just cut his own throat.
Yeah. That was gory and tasteful at the same time.
How did he just committed fucking white trash seppuku? Oh, here comes the Hispanic dude.
Here's my seppuku knife.
How the fuck are all these people coming through their back door in like a single file line on how they died?
I know. It's so poetic.
It's like, oh, here comes the dude. You like how his arm is right there?
Yeah.
And it's showing that as it was chopped off. Oh, here comes those short-ass shorts. Fuck you, man. Get some long-ass shorts, bitch. And who the fuck is that just cuddling up with the old person? That's my friend, that dirty dude that I told you about that banged that 72-year-old woman when he was like fucking 18.
So now she's having...
Is everybody just jumping in? What the fuck?
Into the dirt hole?
Which is now a portal to hell?
I guess.
Yoink.
Like apparently the sand hole is a portal to
Yoink.
hell.
Yep, it was only a 2-foot deep hole, and now everybody's just able to just jump right in there. Huh?
I wonder if the direction was like whenever you jump, just crouch. It's 3 feet. It's 3 feet down.
Look at that futon. That futon is fucked in half.
Oh yeah, it is. It's done.
There's so much oil on it.
So now she walks out of the house.
Now she's fully dressed in like a long ass skirt and a shirt. Man, fuck you. Where was this girl modestly dressed at the beginning of the movie? What the fuck?
And her husband comes out of the woodwork.
God damn.
Literally out of like the
That's not a patio.
The porch.
That ain't a porch.
I don't know what you call it.
The wooden stoop.
Right outside the front door, basically, and like tries to like grab her.
That was fucked up. That was a good ass jump scare at the end of it.
That was pretty fucking solid. All right, well that's our movie, and we'll be back.
Charred Zombie was Dwayne Willis. Hold on, let's fucking hit up Dwayne Willis for this one.
We'll be back with final thoughts on Killing Spree. All right, we're back with final thoughts on Killing Spree.
A fucking yawn. I'm just gonna cut in. I fucking guess.
Get it, man?
No, I thought, dude. Honestly, I do not think that the fucking trailer gives this movie justice.
It really doesn't,
man. Like, yeah,
you know, because I watched the trailer and it's basically like a kill reel of.
But not even that. Like, I don't know.
Like, I kind of feel like this movie has a lot of story to it. I mean, even though we don't get like a lot of like major dialogue or whatever, like you get a sense and a feeling of the characters, and you understand why he's doing what he's doing. You get this feeling about the fact that, yeah, the way she's acting, it might be shady, but she seems like she's doing everything out of good intent. And it's like...
Yeah, like if you were to base something off, like, I don't know, like if you, what the fuck, like Coneheads, for instance, that trailer, all those years and years and years ago that Coneheads came out, you fucking know what that fucking movie's going to be about, and then you see some funny parts of it. But this one, like, you watch the fucking trailer to it, and, like, the movie is so much better than the fucking trailer would give it credit for, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's the movie, like, yeah, that's all. I mean...
No, it's super fucking fun. It's like, I mean, I kind of feel like these are characters that are developed for the level of movie that we're getting, where it's kind of like, if that makes sense, it's kind of in a way it's the kind of, like, yeah, the character development is a little underdeveloped, but at the same time, like, we're getting that vibe of, very, like, this is based around the kills kind of thing.
I thought it was, thought it was solid, man.
Like, we get really, like, okay, like, in contrast to what we watched last week, like watching Kill Her Goats, where, like, we get lots of development on the girls in that movie, but not a lot of development on the goat. We don't know why he's doing what he's doing.
100% because he's just a greedy motherfucker.
And they kind of throw that in at the end. But then in this movie, we get lots of development on the killer, and we get, enough development on the on the wife that, you get a sense of, like, yeah, he could be right, he could be wrong. It's like a 50-50. And then at the end, you get the full circle of the whole story, where she's like, I sold my stories for $1,500.
No, man, I think it was solid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really good.
Because still, I don't think I mean, I'll probably rewatch this. I'll take this fucking movie, but I don't think he fucking. I mean, maybe he did kill him, but you also get the concept of that maybe he didn't kill him, and they're just coming back and being like, "Fuck you, man!" Like,
I think they're supposed to be zombies, and I think it's supposed to be they come back in the way they died.
Yeah, but I mean, like, some of the gore and some of the fucking kill scenes and shit like that were fucking, like, goddamn. This was made in what, 87?
87, yeah.
So it potentially was shot in 86. Like, I don't know how fucking much of a time change or fucking, how much shit changed from one year to the next year. But usually, like, you film a movie and then a year later, or, depend on, we've talked to some people where there's like, oh, I shot that a year ago or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And
we talked to, like, Stephen Lamorte. He's like, I shot that 7 years ago.
There's shit like that where it's like so much have changed.
That was fucking wild. Like,
exactly. So there's some of those where, I think it's a solid. I thought, like I said, how I usually am with our podcast, like, I'll watch the trailer of it and I get my fucking.
I think I watched the trailer like months ago, and that's when I was like, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I saw it on Vinegar Syndrome, and I think there was like less than 1,000 copies left. And I was like,
you got your.
I gotta pick this shit up.
Yeah. So like, but I don't think the trailer gives it justice.
No, it really doesn't. Like,
so if you're listening and you've made it this far into the movie, the trailer does not give the movie justice at all. It
does not.
And like, that's the thing. Like, I think this is the first time we've ever, I won't say complained about something.
But it's like a positive complaint.
Yes, it's a positive complaint. But like I don't know, like, just watching the trailer and then watching the movie, like, I did not get the same feel. Like, I think the movie is so much better than the trailer portrayed it to be.
There's so much, like, character development, there's story, there's, like, room to breathe in this movie. It's not just like if you watch the trailer, you get the sense that there's, like, kill. And this is the movie I had mentally prepared myself for. But you watch this movie, it's like, I get a full circle story.
Yeah, like, it was really good. Like, we were trying to decide what we're going to watch this week, and we decided this one. And like, I'm glad that we chose this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, there could have been some boobies in it. Just kidding.
Brian could find different words for
sweater holders. I
think I need to start coming up with, you know how on, like, what was it? Pee Wee Herman. They had the secret word. We need to have like Brian's secret word
every fucking week.
And then once you say the secret word, like everybody goes crazy.
Like those fucking, like you've seen those videos where they have like the fucking confetti cannons, sticks and shit like that. It's like, dude, how long do you take cleaning up your house after you fucking
speaking of that
shit?
Have you seen, there's this family that like pranks, like the husband and the wife prank each other.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those people where like they'll shoot like a Nerf gun at a paint balloon,
and then after they're covered in paint or milk or melted whipped cream, they blast a fucking confetti cannon at you.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, pick that shit up.
Like how much time do you spend cleaning up your house?
Dude, amazing fucking...
They're great videos.
Yes. They're great videos.
I wonder how much money they make off that content.
I wonder how much money they spend on cleaning that shit.
Yeah.
Like a tile floor, okay, just mop it and everything like that. But sometimes it looks just like, is that on a rug? But
maybe they put down the shitty rug. They're like, we're about to do this trick. So.
But if I fucking came into my house, I was like, that's a shitty rug. I know I'm about to get blasted.
But if you know you're about to get like 1 million views, do you fucking care?
What if it's just old cottage cheese? Did I tell you fucking... I got so pissed the other week. So I grabbed some milk, like a milk carton from my fridge. And I'm usually like, there's me and my son are the only people that drink the milk, Yeah. So I don't offer my milk to people that come to my house. Like, that's just weird. Like, if I was like, hey, you thirsty? Do you want some water or milk or juice? Like, no, fucking, you can have water or juice or soda. So you're not going to drink milk. That's just weird, right? So fucking, I'll take some swigs from my fucking milk carton, because it's just me. If I ever am sick, I don't drink from my milk carton, If I cook with my milk, I go get another thing of milk. Anyways. So I fucking started drinking this milk from my milk carton, and I got probably about 4 or 5 gulps into it, and I was like, this isn't right.
If it tasted weird?
God damn it. I fucking looked, and I was like, this fucking milk has turned it, like it's sour. And I was like, you fucking gotta be kidding me. And I looked, it was still a week out from its expiration date. Over a week.
Wow.
And I was like, fucking what the hell? So I was so worried because like I took easily 4 or 5 big gulps of this fucking milk before finally I was like, this isn't good. I don't think I got sick. Maybe I started farting or blow so shit up, but I got so pissed. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
We got the Lucy Juicies.
The Lucy Juicies? God. No, I texted my mom. I instantly texted my mom. I was like, Mom, what's going to happen? Am I going to get food poisoning? Because you know how when did I get food poisoning? October. I was like, Mom, am I going to get food poisoning again? God damn it, I can't handle that. No, I don't remember what happened. Maybe I was just fucking...
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, I got so pissed.
Like 5 gulps, you'll be fine.
Oh, dude.
Drink the whole thing.
Because that's why people can't do the gallon milk challenge.
I've never tried that. That sounds insane.
Yeah, why the fuck would you? You try to drink a gallon of milk in an hour. So you try to chug this, but because your stomach acid and everything like that, when your milk goes into your stomach, it fucking starts curdling and turns into cottage cheese.
Yeah.
And then you fucking, as disgusting as that would be, fucking drink milk and you puke up cottage cheese. I'm not a huge cottage cheese fan in the first place.
That's some dumb bullshit they would do on the challenge.
But they say, who can do it? Is it anorexia where they eat and they bulimic
Binge purge.
because their fucking stomach is so used to expanding and contracting.
Yeah, like you've trained your stomach to basically.
Yeah. So bulimic people can do the fucking gallon milk challenge, but normal people, it fucking turns into cottage. Like I couldn't imagine fucking drinking milk and then puking up cottage cheese. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyways, ending on that shit.
Well, yeah, so for the next 2 weeks, we'll be headed into our Christmas episodes. So we hope you enjoy those. And then we'll be back to our normal episodes.
Should look for like Hanukkah movie?
There actually is a Hanukkah movie.
Or Kwanzaa?
No, straight up. There's like, now that you mention it, I might have to like find out where it is, but I think it's one of the last movies. Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses.
All right.
Sid Haig. Like the last movie he ever filmed was called Hanukkah. We could do that.
What if it's just trying to get you off of the track?
What do you mean?
Like, what if it's like, if I search a movie called Hanukkah, this is probably going to be about Hanukkah. But what if it's really Honkaka? Like, it's just about honking your horns.
I doubt it.
I don't fucking know.
But no, I can find that one, and we'll do that one.
We should do it. What other? There's Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa.
We can do Hanukkah. The other one that I'd like to do is the mean one.
Yeah.
Since that one's starting to find its way around places and get hot. And
Festivus.
Festivus. That would be a great movie. The airing of
the poll.
The airing of the grievances. We could do the airing of the grievances on our podcast. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it would. I could say something right now, but no.
Save it. We're going to air the grievances.
Yeah, no.
Next week.
All right. Let's fucking do it.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next time.
My beard itches.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.